Away the lads, away the lads, away the lads, away. Away the lads, away the lads, away the lads, away.
What has not occurred to the doubters is that one day we will rise. The white people in this country will rise. The white majority of this country will rise. The white, Aryan, Germanic race will rise in this country. And one day we will rise up and we will be unified. It'll be a unification of white Anglo-Saxon Protestants. And don't worry, it's for a thing. You can get away with anything, can't you, when you say it's for a thing, can't you? Don't worry, it's for a thing on Facebook. Does anybody know a good way of disposing of dead bodies? Don't worry, it's for a thing. Yes, it's for a thing. Oh, that's all right then, because if it's for a thing, it's okay. It's so middle class, isn't it? You know? Imagine Goebbels and Goering and Heinrich Himmler getting away with it in the Nuremberg trial, saying, look, the Third Reich, we were just doing a thing. It was for a thing, you know? And people saying, oh right, well it was for a thing, off you go. You know? Ridiculous, you know? It's always in a middle class voice. It's always in one of them raw right on voice. You never get people doing stuff for a thing, you know, on the streets of fucking Tyneside, you know what I mean? Some lad getting fucking arrested by the coppers, you know, with bare chested. Oh man, fuck off copper man, it was for a thing. I was nicking hose, I was dating hoses and nicking cars for a thing. It was for a fucking thing, man. It was for a thing, you know? God, you know what I mean? I'm talking about these rough areas. I'm not getting a kitchen sink on you, but you know the sort of rough areas. You can always tell how rough an area is by how many plastic bags there are on the trees. I always find that, yeah? Or tape cassette. Nobody uses tape cassette anymore. We're in the digital age, do you know what I mean? We've got Spotify and the like, but if you're driving around an area you don't know and you see some tape cassette wrapped around a lamppost, reverse, fuck off, get out of there, you're on borrowed time, you know? Or the amount of Staffordshire Bull Terriers in the vicinity, the Staffies per square mile, or SSM as I like to call it, you know what I mean? Well, you can always tell a rough area because in a rough area you always have some random middle-aged man in a tracksuit paddling round aimlessly on a girl's bike, you know? That sort of thing. I don't know, you know. I'm not a snob, you know. I mean, I went to university. I studied the classics, you know, Waterloo Sunset by the Kinks, the second series of Only Fools and Horses, that kind of thing. And there was a lot of actors when I was at uni. It's a tough job acting, you know. It's a tough job. I mean, you only need to see now the poor actresses that have suffered from dementia. I mean, you've got Prunella Scales, you know, Sybil Foldy, who of course is suffering now from quite advanced dementia. Barbara Windsor sadly died from dementia, you know, and a lot of people don't realise that that is as a result of, in the 1950s in RADA, they used to head very heavy footballs, you know. I don't think anybody really knows about that. Anyway, shall I end with a little bit of ukulele magic? Why not, eh? You're in. I met her in the Labour Club function room. There was a do-on, a do-on. Oh, the things she could do with a wooden spoon and a shoehorn, a shoehorn. Yeah, she was a prostitute. Anyway, have a great weekend and we'll see you all next time on the next TED Talk. Thank you very much. Bye.